Morning children, welcome to our next video of history and civics. We were discussing about the later Vedic period. Now we have to discuss about the religion. In later Vedic period, again religion become complex and complicated. Why? But in early Vedic period they were worshipping Indra, Agni, Varun, etc. Actually, in this period, they lost their importance and they were replaced by Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Brahma again, they again was worshipped as he was considered as a creator. Vishnu was again considered as a preserver, and Shiva was considered as a destroyer. Yajnas was again the most important ritual which was done there at that time. Okay, sometimes they were elaborated, means they were very long. Okay, means time period was very long. Again, yajnas were organized where a large number of priests chanted mantras for a days. You must have listened about Havan. This was that only. Okay, the priests were again looked upon as a messenger of God, and because of this reason he enjoyed a great power. He was having a good prestige in the society. Towards this end of this period, what happened, certain people, they began to criticize the complicated rites, rituals, and its animal sacrifices and importance of brahmanas. Now we are going to discuss about the economy. Again, iron was used at this time. A number of implements, means your tools and weapons, were made of iron. Though agriculture was still the most important occupation, other than this, other crafts such as weaving, leather work, pottery, carpentry, jewelry making was also developed in this period. Rice, they started again cultivating rice also, along with barley and wheat. Trade flourished in this period, and there was a growth of towns and cities at the end of this period. Now we are going to study about the literature of this time. Again, 3 Vedas were written at this time. As we all know, Rig Veda was written in early Vedic period. Now Sam Veda, Yajur Veda, and Athar Veda was again composed in this period. Upanishad again has started in this period, at the end of this period only. Okay, again, what was written in Upanishad? It is again a philosophical aspect of the human life. The questions which are discussed in this Upanishad, that what is a god, who is a god, what is a life, where does one go after death, and are dealt in them. Again, they were stressing on the karma, that what action you do, you receive that same. Okay, they also again, there is a stress which is laid on the moksha, which is your salvation. According to Upanishad, man's condition and position of today's life is determined by the action which he has done in the previous life. Again, Aryans, they were believing in dharma, that is the right way of living. As they progressed, superstitions and misbeliefs also came into the religion. This period also witnessed writing of 2 great epics, that is your Ramayana and Mahabharata. This Ramayana was written by the sage Valmiki in Sanskrit. It is a story of Rama, okay, which they believed that is an incarnation of our Lord Vishnu. It again contains the idol character, which was your Rama and Lakshman and Bharat and Hanuman and Sita. It describes the war between Rama and Ravana. Ravana was a ruler of Lanka, that we all know. In the end, what happened? This Rama kills Ravana and rescues the Sita from Ravana. Then is our Mahabharata. It is written by sage Ved Vyas in Sanskrit. It is very long epic which describes the great battle fought between Pandavas and Kauravas in Kurukshetra. The epics again are the main source of information about the political and social condition prevailing in the epic age, especially in the later Vedic age. They are not only a great literary value, but they are also revealing us the high ideal of life. Bhagavad Gita, beta, which is well known to the Hindus, is a part of a Mahabharata. It is also considered as a sacred book of Hindus. What it teaches that the soul is immortal. Immortal, beta, is means living and continuing forever, or continuing forever means amar. In Hindi we call amar. Okay, means our soul is, in Hindi हम कहते हैं हमारी आत्मा क्या है, अमर है. Though what they are saying in this Gita, that our body dies but our soul does not die. Now we are going to discuss about the science. Aryans beta also have various branches of science. They have studied about the various branches of science. They were they made beta accurate calendar. They could also predict the eclipses. In mathematics, they were fairly advanced in new system, that is your Ank Ganit, which we nowadays calling arithmetic. Rekha Ganit, nowadays we call it geometry. Bij Ganit, nowadays we call it algebra. Astronomy and astrology, that is your Jyotish Gyan. Okay, now we are going to study about the education system of that period. Gurukul system was opted at that times. In later Vedic period, you may say Guru Shishya tradition was followed at that time. The child who is a 7-year-old was called as a brahmachari, has to send to the Gurukul. Gurukul was having a family of a teacher where he lived with his guru. He learnt their Vedic literature, mathematics, medicines, astronomy, astrology, etc. Okay, and education was again taught to them orally. They also learned sword fighting, archery, wrestling, etc., which was used in the battlefield. Students beta, they again students served their guru and paid a guru dakshina and remuneration after the completion of their education according to their ability. Now we are going to discuss about the 4 ashramas of Gurukul. Okay, this first of society, you may say. First is brahmacharya. In this stage beta, this is the first stage of life. In this, a person receive education and he kept himself busy in attaining knowledge. Then is your beta grist. Grista was again a second stage of his life, where beta he got married and he fulfilled his responsibility towards his family. Then is Vranprastha. This is again a third stage in which he has to give up all the materialistic world and he has to go to the forest for meditation. Sannyasa was again the fourth stage and the last stage in which he was supposed to give up all the worldly ties and preach the mortal values. This was all in this chapter. A tale is given beta. This is again for your own, for gaining a more knowledge about this Mahabharata and all. You read this, okay, and enjoy this story. Very interesting story is given. So our syllabus is finished. Okay, so whatever the question answers are sent in the group, do them carefully. Have a good day, all of you.